Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is MadhuSoni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, and thank you for your precious time, space, and energy with each other and with this wonderful group of ours and our Love Light Starshine YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Masters. So, I request each and everyone to let us join our hands at this time and let us give gratitude to all the Masters, to all the divine beings, and let us be grateful for whatever we have received in our lifetimes. Thank you so much to all the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. Thank you to all the masters from all the realms, from all the kingdoms. And we are really grateful to each and every master from the Paramguru Mandali, Saptarishi Mandal masters, the Siddhas, all the teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus, the spiritual realm, angelic realm, and astral realm masters, masters from elemental world, mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and human kingdom. We are really grateful to Mother Earth, Father Universe, Mother Nature, Sun, Moon, and constellations, and to our great Grand Master, Pitamaha Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji, and all those masters, protectors, guardians who have always guided us, protected us, and safeguarded us. We are really grateful to each and every one of them. Masters, we ask and pray to you to help us connect with your consciousness, to share your divine wisdom and knowledge, and also help us connect through your consciousness. Help us reveal the messages that you share with us. Please give us your understanding that you got with the divine wisdom and knowledge. Align us with the soul plan and purpose, and also align us with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnations. Thank you so much, Masters. So, Masters, as you all know, it's here in US. It's 5th September. So happy Teachers Day to each and every one, Masters, and thank you so much for being here because we all learn through each other, from each other, and that is very very important to understand that it is not only me here speaking something or relaying something that is of wisdom, but also there are times when we all learn from each other. When you guys discuss something, I also learn so many things from you all. So it's not that, I'm the master here or, you are the only person who knows something. No, it is everyone, big or small. Even we learn from all the children, from all the beings from planet Earth. We have learned so much from any small insect to a big human being or to any animal out there, or I would say any being. That's what I want to say. Even with the mineral kingdom masters, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, whoever it is, we have been learning all throughout our lifetimes, incarnations. So no one is small and no one is big, but we are all together in this, and we have to liberate ourselves, and that is what the plan is for our soul journeys, right? So thank you so much, and it's really really wonderful to have you all here. So, Masters, anybody wishes to share anything before we go into today's list? So today's list is all about, definitely it will again start with A to C and then F, and many other alphabets and letters are there. So anyone wishes to share anything at this time? As they say, Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Shakshat Par Brahmam, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. So basically, the guru, the master, is also the divine energy that is always associated with their students, but also anything that comes to the forefront of any challenge that comes in front of their student, the guru handles everything. And so nothing, so that no harm can be done to the student. Anything that comes across the student which challenges them, the guru mantra or the guru will always stand before that challenge so that the student is not into that challenging state. He comes out, you know, victorious. So, and anyone who prays and who has the base of the guru, meaning who actually venerates their guru, Definitely, yeah, but I don't see you all. How about I see you all, and that's more welcoming, you know. It's like, you know, sometimes I need to see everyone. It's like everyone is keeping their videos off, and you suppose how about if I just close my video? How about that? And I'm speaking. Will you like it? Will you see me? You won't even come, right? So, masters, do show me your faces because that is how I like to work with everyone by seeing everyone, and that is more welcoming. We love each other in this way. We share with each other in this way, and we like, you know, what we see. The point is coming together, it should be by opening our hearts and windows of Zoom also, right? So, thank you so much. Yeah, Anshumanji, go ahead, please. Thank you so much. Let us give 1 minute time to Anshumanji. And yeah, Anshumanji.
Yeah, I think first of all, wish you a very happy Teachers' Day. In India, we had it yesterday,
Yes,
and whatever we are is because of all the teachers. In fact, not only in our school, colleges, our parents are our first teachers.
correct.
Similarly, nature is a great teacher. We learn so much from nature. Similarly, at different stages, as they say, when the student is ready, the teacher arrives,
Yeah.
and our guru. And I think there's a lot to learn from everyone. And I think through this session also, I think you are sharing the wisdom every day, uh, very consistently. And certainly, I think all these guides, our higher self, and the masters at a subtle level, I think there's a lot of things which, like as we start walking on the way appears, there's light shown to us. So certainly, I think we should be grateful on this day for all the learnings. And again, I feel it, and also to Mother Earth, I think. So just wanted to
Yeah.
share that.
No, no, thank you so much, Anshumanji, because really it is, that's what I say. We go, even the, you know, whoever is right in front of us, be it, you know, a person who we don't like or who we like. The point is, it can be big, small, it can be our, you know, in this lifetime, as we say with the human language, maybe that is our enemy, but, or we hate that person, we don't like. But from that person also, we learn so much. We experience all those negative things, you know, basically because our mind is negative and we think and we understand that whatever is happening around us, definitely it has a negative connotation to it, but we learn so much. The positive experience of it is that we are learning, and we have learned that how to get out of all those challenges, you know. And that is the beauty of why we are surrounded with, you know, I would say, friends or enemies. The point is, no one is enemy of anyone, but the enemies on this planet are that we feel or we take them as our enemy, but they are actually in real sense, they are our friends in the soul or the spiritual world, right? So
Mhm.
as I think 2 days before I have spoken about, like, you know, when we have the positive experiences, be grateful of those positive experiences, be in gratitude that yes, you got to live that positive experience. But if you have a negative experience, definitely say to God, or the story that we read from Maktub was that sometimes the challenges when it comes, we should not say that let this go away and, you know, send this back to the sender. Definitely in angelic terms we do that sometimes, but the point is to find and to get and ask for more strength from the divine, right? So here the guru actually is teaching that, you know, whatever you have in your life, learn to go with those challenges, because through this you are actually going to learn so much. You are actually going to strengthen yourself. You will be more courageous and letting go of fear. So guru consciousness is all about letting go of fear, because the ignorant only knows to stay in fear. But a guru teaches their student to not to be in fear and get out of this you know, fearful world, fearful challenge, whatever you have, whatever mindset you carry, you have to let go of the ignorance, and then you will come out victorious. So as they say, Guru Brahaspati is also the one who teaches us a lot of you know, lessons. And when he is there in your life, definitely you are going to be very wisdomful, you are going to be taken care of. So thank you Anshumanji, wonderfully stated. Yeah, anything
Just
else?
one point, just one, just one
Go ahead.
point I wanted to add, that all of us are, we have reincarnated on this earth at this point in time, and there are life lessons to be learned. And as you rightly mentioned, that situations, people, even enemies or people who may not like us, or they may create some issue. they are here to teach us something.
Yeah.
So and that is there. And also, I just want to give an example. Like in Mahabharat, Kunti asked Lord Krishna asked Kunti that ask for any boon, and I shall grant it. And she told that may calamity come to me again and again for adversity. Uh,
During
for an
Arasati.
adversity, I always remember you. So many times in the situation, she
Yeah.
was asking for adversity so that she can remember God. So I think
Yeah.
certainly whatever comes to us is for a purpose, and we have to learn from it. Yes, just wanted to share that. Thank you.
Yeah. No, thank you. That is what is called for. And that is what the story of Maktub also was very similar to this. I think day before, was it yesterday, did we? I'm not sure. Anyway, the point was that yes, the monk, the wise monk, when he says to all the disciples, let us call on challenges for Master Zoao, right? I think that was the one story that we read, and it was where Master Zoao says that I am not tempted by anything now because I have totally I've prayed so much, I have surrendered to the divine that now no challenge or no temptation can bother me. So when this reaches to the wise monk, he calls on all the disciples and he says that let us all call for more challenges for Master Zoao, so that he does not say these things, but also he becomes more courageous and he becomes fearless and he is strengthened. Because when we are not facing any challenge, what happens? We become weak. Our soul muscle become weak. So the point is to become fearless, strengthened, and courageous, because that is how you will actually know how to come out victorious. So that is the very similar story with related to Kunti also, as you said. Thank you so much, Anshumanji. So, masters, now let me share the screen for the list for today that we wanted to do. So it is page number 192 with my hard copy, okay, hard book actually. One second, let me share the screen. So today the book that we are doing, masters, is You Can Heal Your Life by Louis L. Hay. And let us read. So I hope you all can see the list, right? The book is there, page. So the problem that we are going to read is, and then the probable cause for that problem, and then the new thought pattern. So today the new problem that we see is astigmatism onset. So astigmatism is where you actually, it is an eye issue, masters, astigmatism. And here from this side, the cornea is little tapered. Okay, so the lens is basically not working properly, or we might have some headaches also because of that. But why? What is the reason behind that probable cause? So, and certain people, like for me, I myself have astigmatism, masters. I do have. Okay, so I know what it is. And the probable cause is I, meaning the I, the mera main, trouble, me trouble, fear of really seeing the self. So I don't need, like, this is what used to happen to me. So I know the reason, actually, the spiritual meaning is that I know who I am, but I don't want to see who I am. Okay. I know who I am, but it was in the, like, most of my life, people saw certain things in me, and I also know, but I was hiding from it because I don't want to see that. And I could see that in people's eyes. So I know who I am, but the point is, I don't want to show who I am. I still have a mask on and still it is there. But the point is, now that eye trouble is not anymore, I don't feel so. But still, somewhere, I think it's contradictory. Still, it is contradictory with me, because people do judge me still now and they will judge me. I don't have anything, but now I think that now they are not judging me anymore. They will see me who I am. Anyway, the new thought pattern is, it is not about me, masters, first of all, okay? But still, I do have this issue. So, which is now I do wear glasses. I am now willing to see my own beauty and magnificence. Okay. So that's why I do have distance glasses and sometimes reading glasses also, different glasses everywhere, every time. And I do laugh on that. But anyway, now the second issue is cataracts. Cataracts are like you have the motiabin in Hindi, we do say that. So inability to see ahead with joy. Certain people do have this cataract issue, the motiabin, in Hindi we do say motiabin. So the cataract is that the inability to see ahead with joy. You definitely want to live that life with joy, but you are not able to see joy ahead of you, right? And you don't feel that, and you see a dark future, and that is why you also tend to get cataracts. So when you heal the spiritual reason behind it, when you know now what is the probable cause, you can actually heal spiritually, and then you can actually heal it. So certain times we go for medicines and we don't try to heal ourselves, but the point is we can heal ourselves. Like for me, when I started seeing myself, who I am actually, I know that I can cure this. But for certain reasons, I also need to hide myself because certain time I don't know how people will take it. And that is the main challenge, maybe basically the mindset. So need to change the mindset. Very similar to that, cataracts also. So what you can affirm, life is eternal and filled with joy. Life is eternal and filled with joy. So third is children. Now, when you say children, certain times the problem, we think that children are a problem for us, or children are problem. But no, it is all about the spiritual cause behind it is that you don't want to, not wanting to see what is going on in the family. Maybe you don't want to, you are ignoring the family stuff basically. You don't want to see what is going on in your family. Or maybe you behave like a children, you may behave like a child, something. So you are also ignoring that part of your own life, basically being with the family, or you don't want to see what is going on in your family. So the new thought pattern, what you can do is you can provide this: harmony and joy and beauty and safety now surround this child. Harmony, joy, beauty, and safety now surround this child. Or you can also say, harmony, joy, beauty, safety now surround me if you are behaving like a child. Or if your children are giving you issues or challenges, then definitely you can provide this by just removing the and, okay? Just say, harmony, joy, beauty, and safety now surround this child or are surrounding this child every time. Now, when you say, I think it is about the something with keratitis. So it's, I think, related to eyes. That's what I feel. I haven't read this, master, so I don't know. But when you see keratitis, it's also related to the skin, also. Okay. But when you say keratitis, it is also with eye. So the eyes might be crossed, and that is a problem. That is what is written here. The probable cause is not wanting to see what's out there. Crossed purposes. Certain times you might feel that you want to go in this direction but you are doing this, or you are seeing this but you want to go that side, something like that. So the perception is very much, uh, or your mindset, perception, everything is mixed, and that is what is the probable cause. So going according to what you actually want to do and doing it right. So it is safe for me to see and I am at peace. So what you see is what you get, meaning what you want to do is you need to see on at that angle only, basically focusing on your purpose and following that purpose, right? So that is what is the new thought pattern. Then far sighted, so this is also the distance, fear of the present. So you don't want to live in the present, but you are fearful of the present, and that is why you want to look into the future. But the right, or so the actual issue is in your present. So healing your present and concentrating on your present, focusing on your present will actually cure this issue with the eye. So this is also called as hyperopia. And the new thought pattern will be, I am safe in the here and now. I see that clearly. I am safe in the here and now. I see that clearly. Or you can say, I'm safe in the present, in the now, and I see that clearly. I see it clearly, you know. Now with the glaucoma, so I think the nerves of the eyes become big, and that is also, because also another issue of the sugar that is there inside your blood, but also it actually affects your eyes. Okay, so the eyes basically, the nerves of the eyes become basically very um, big, and it's not narrow, but it's big, the opposite of narrow, meaning, it's the probable cause is stony or unforgiveness, meaning that it's like very hard. You don't want to forgive certain people in your life, and you don't want to. It's like very, the perception has become very hard, where you are not even ready to even think about the unforgiveness. Basically, you don't even want to go there. So pressure from standing hurts. You are like, why that happens is overwhelmed by it all. So there might be certain long standing hurt that you actually are taking care of all the time, and you have that in your mind, you have that in your vision also, basically, meaning you, time and again, it comes into your memory and now it triggers you, and it's a kind of a pressure, right? So it's a long standing hurt which has turned you into basically a stony, unforgiving person with unforgiving attitude, and you don't want to see there, right? So the eye nerves basically, they become more big, and it's like, it also, the eyes, the with the pressure of the eye, the eyeballs, they start coming out. Basically, it's a lot. um Anyway, I see with love and tenderness. So now the affirmation is, I see with love and tenderness. With the nearsighted, it is myopia. With the farsightedness, it is hyperopia. So nearsighted is myopia. So what is that? So basically you can see the near but not the future. So you only see the, whatever's near you. So now you have reading glasses and all those things. Not, I think with the, yeah, you might have reading glasses for both of them, but in one it is the farsightedness with for the distance, and one is for the near one. So you are very fearful of the future, but at this time, you
मेरे
might,
को ना वो उसका पासवर्ड दे दो,
okay.
सिंपली का।
अच्छा, अभी बाद में देते हैं पासवर्ड। जरूरत देते हैं आपको। सॉरी फॉर दैट मास्टर्स, आई एम सो सॉरी। नीलू जी, प्लीज अनम्यूट, सॉरी, म्यूट योरसेल्फ। ओके, sorry about that, masters. Okay, so now when we are talking about the nearsightedness, it is fear of the future. And are you able to all see? Let me share that again. Sorry, again. Sometimes these things happen, masters, so please forgive me. Or forgive all of us. Anyway, the point is, so what you can affirm, I accept divine guidance and I'm always safe. Okay? I accept divine guidance and I'm always safe. Now, this is exotropia, the wall-eyed. Basically, when you are basically, I don't know what that is, masters. Really, I don't know. But I think it is fear of looking at the present. So maybe sometimes you see, uh, it's like you don't see nothing, or you don't see anything. It's just there's a wall in front of you. It's like you can't pass through that wall, and it's kind of making you fear the present, and also, you know, you don't want to be in that present moment, but you have to, or it's just right there in front of you. So exotropia is the issue. Let me find it out. In the meantime, the face. Let us first go to the face and then I'll get back to exotropia. So face also represents your identity, masters, in this lifetime. So represents what we show the world. Affirmation is that um, it is safe to be me. I express who I am, right? It is safe to be me and I express who I am. So 1 second. Yeah, exotropia. Exotropia is a condition where one or both eyes turn outward, away from the nose. It is a type of strabismus, also known as a squint eye. So squint eye is also there, but this is also the wall-eyed. I think I need to write wall-eyed. Yeah, wall-eyed vision is basically a condition where the eyes do not align properly. One or both eyes may turn inward. One or both eyes may turn inward. It's just like the crossed eye. Um, outward, wall-eye, upward or downward. So it can be upward or downward also, or it can be one inside and the other outside. So something like the muscle imbalance. Why this happens is because of the muscle imbalance. And also it has refractive errors also. The nearsightedness, farsightedness, and astigmatism also happens. Developmental problems. So early childhood brain or eye development issue. So many people might be having this. Certain medical conditions, maybe certain children who have cerebral palsy, thyroid disease, and stroke, and family history. So strabismus can be hereditary also. So masters, that is what is the fear of looking at the present with the wall-eyed. And I love and approve of myself right now. That is what you can do. I love and approve of myself right now. Face we have done. Now fainting. So certain times we do have this fainting spells kind of thing happening, basically fainting. Some people do get dizzy and they faint then and there. So that is the vasovagal attack. And it is the fear where you cannot cope with certain kind of, so it can also be some kind of anxiety also, masters. And anxiety can also bear some fearful experiences, which can actually make you go into that fainting episode. So fear and can't cope, you cannot cope that, and it is like blacking out. Everything becomes black in front of you, and you basically now you lose control of your body and you just faint, and you are not in your senses basically. So what you can affirm, I have the power and strength and knowledge to handle everything in my life. So you can always say that I am courageous, I'm powerful, I am I'm full of confidence. So because it is basically affecting your solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra is weak, that is why this is also happening. Also, certain times when we are actually put into the situation on spotlight, many people they feel very fearful. Why? Because they become anxious what to say, how to speak, how to start, what to take, how to take the initiative and all those things. So the creative energy is also blocked, meaning the three chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus. Now with the fat, the last one from page 192 is fat. So see, it says overweight. So, why that happens is oversensitivity and often represents fear and shows a need for protection. Fear may be a cover for hidden anger and a resistance to forgive. So, masters, many empaths, they also have this overweight issues, or they become oversensitive because the energies are like that, that you actually become very sensitive, very oversensitive, and you actually understand each and every vibration coming to you, and especially to the empaths who can actually feel pain of others, who can understand others very easily, emotion wise also, and can read the energies very quickly. So they become very oversensitive. And certain time, this can also be like certain people when they say something bad to someone or something that is not up to the mark, not good, and when you speak something to someone, you might actually be certain people who are very sensitive, they might get hurt very quickly. What happens to them is they actually because they can get hurt by people speaking to them. So what happens is they start basically the body starts showing these experiences where the body starts keeping the fat deposits. Basically whatever you eat, the body now shows that those symptoms where the body becomes fat, and meaning that now you can't hurt me because I'm fat, you can't hurt me. My body is like that. The heart that is there within this body, it cannot be hurt. Even the mind cannot be hurt. So people tend to, it is not only about, see, maybe these people maybe they might not be eating also properly, right? They might not be eating or overstuffing themselves, but still they will be overweight. The point is because they have this mindset that people are there to hurt them, and they might feel that, so their body shows the symptoms of overweight and they start putting on weight, right? So that is what, because of the fear that is there, and so shows a need for protection. So fear may be a cover for hidden anger. And definitely that anger is also there, and resistance to forgive. You don't want to forgive, but you also are putting onto that weight so that it protects you. It's kind of behaving like a shield, your body, the weight. So now the affirmation that you can provide is, I am protected by divine love. I am always safe and secure. I am willing to grow up and take responsibility for my life. I forgive others and I now create my own life and way I want it. I am safe. So, masters, please do write these affirmations. We don't have this time and again in the front, but you can definitely go back into the recording and see it and then write it down. But how about if you are there with the copy and pen? If you don't have, please keep a copy and pen and note it down so that you actually can help also someone if you want to. Otherwise, please do purchase the book, and it will be with you with whatever time you want, and you can read it. But the better thing is either take picture also, keep it, but keep it safe where you can actually time and again access it. So anyway, now let's go on to the next page. Arms. So arms, belly, hips, and thighs. It's the front part is the identity, the face. Okay, the second body part, the below the throat is your body, right? The whole body with the arms, belly, and hips and thighs. So when you have certain problem creeping up in your arms, it is the anger at being denied love. So arms are actually used for hugging and holding things, right? And uh, basically you might be feeling some kind of issue with your arms, and that is also telling us that the probable cause is the anger, that maybe you want to get love from someone, or you want to hug someone, and they say no, don't do that, or no, I'm not going to hug you, or I'm not going to give you that love. So you might actually have certain kind of issue creeping up with your arm. New thought pattern is, it is safe for me to create all the love I want. It is safe for me to create all the love I want. And you can also say, everyone loves me. Very easy. Everyone loves me, and everyone, you know, takes care of me. Everyone, um, but it can also have a different meaning to it also. So you can just say that I am loved, and I'm always loved unconditionally. Everyone loves me. So now with belly, second is belly, anger at being denied nourishment. So somebody who is feeling there's some issue with their belly, maybe you might also portray that anger where you are actually denied nourishment. You wanted something, you want to maybe time and again you want to eat something, or you want to nourish yourself, but you are said no, you have to eat this only. And so your belly might also portray this issue or challenge. New thought pattern is, I nourish myself with spiritual food, and I am satisfied and free. I nourish myself with spiritual food where I am satisfied and free. Now, getting to the hips uh, problem. Hips problem, if anybody is facing, maybe you have lumps of stubborn anger at the parents. So hips can also denote something related to your past also, masters. It also relates to your forward movement, but also relates to maybe if there is some issue that you are having in your hips, it can be that you have stored lot of anger in that region, and it can be related to your parents. So maybe you have lots and lots of, anger related to stubborn anger. Maybe, you are not ready to give in to your parents, whatever they talk, and you have a lot of anger towards them or their mindset, I would say. Now, the new thought pattern is, I am willing to forgive the past. It is safe for me to go beyond my parents and limitations. So, masters, this is as a spiritual counselor, I'm telling you, I have learned that whenever there is anything related to your past, it is affecting your lower waist region. And especially women, they might be having a sciatica issue, the lower hip pain, basically the lower waist region pain. And when it is related to your waist region, it is also related to your past. How you can heal is first focusing on your root chakra, and second, also praying to Lord Shiva. That because he takes care of the incarnations, okay? So that is what I know, and it really works, masters. I have healed myself, so I know that. So it is not about the parent though, but it was related to my past life. Anyway, not this past life, the other past life, my past incarnation. Anyway, the thighs are also related. If there is certain things related to your thighs, so packed childhood anger, often rage at the father. Okay, I see my father as a loveless child, and I forgive easily. We are both free. So certain things that are related. So not only there is one more thing that I have learned as I have progressed spiritually, I know that thighs can also represent that, your third eye region. If that is blocked, thighs can also give you issues. Okay, so try to work on your third eye chakra, which can also help with your thigh muscles, thighs area, or maybe you might get hurt in your thighs sometimes. So if that is the case, time and again you are getting hurt or doing something is happening with your thighs, so there is some kind of packed childhood anger, and also you are often, very angry, or you show symptoms of anger, rage at your father. So what new thought pattern you can say? I see my father as a loveless child and I forgive easily. We are both free. Now, here, when you say new thought pattern, why you say I see my father as a loveless child? Because if you go and see how your parents behave with you, is because they were put into those habit situations with their parents. They learned whatever, see, whatever you are getting from your parents, it's because whatever they learned from their parents, and that is what they gave you as parent now, right? So grandparents, whatever they did to your parent, now your parent is doing the same thing to your you yourself. Basically, why? Because they have learned the same thing. So they don't, certain things, they, many people, they don't have that kind of understanding. Or if you have that understanding also, maybe a part of that you might be understanding, but not everything. So you might be giving to your children whatever you have learned from your parents. Okay, so that might also be a kind of a rage that you might see, and you might see in your own self, and you might be raging at your parents or father, especially your father. You might not be okay with it. So, and certain times people, especially fathers, they might show that they are very strict, very hardcore, and they don't want to, they are always saying, इनसे तो कुछ बनेगा ही नहीं, or something like that, they might say that you are of no good, or you're hopeless, something like that. And why that is happening? Because they have always been put into perfection, that you have to be perfect. You cannot go anything away from perfection. So you have to be like that, and that is why they also have become an habitual of all those ways what their parents have done. Because the parent, like our parents, how they have been born and brought up, and how they have been, taken care of. Maybe certain times parents, even the, the fathers, they also have been put through so much stress, and they were told, you cannot show your emotions, you cannot cry, you have to be like that, you have to be hard, you should be emotionless, something like that. So the love quotient is become, it has become very less, and that is why they don't show love that much, right? So that is why they are saying, I see my father as a loveless child. But they might be having the love in their life, but the point is, they were not given love by their parents. They were always shown that you have to be hard because you're a man, you cannot cry, and I forgive easily. We are both free. Now, going on to the next one: fatigue, feet, female problems, fever, and fever blisters, fibroid, tumor, and cyst. So, with the fatigue is again resistance, boredom, lack of love of for what one does. Okay, fatigue is basically you're tired, you're fatigued, and you don't want to basically go and do something else now because you're very, very tired. So now what you do is why this fatigue happens is because you are resisting something. You don't want to go with the flow. You also show lack of love for what one does, and you're not interested, right? Affirmation is, I'm enthusiastic about life and filled with energy and enthusiasm. Feet, foot problems. So foot is also under the forward movement, right? So represents our understanding of ourselves, of life, and of others. So if you have certain issues with your foot, first of all, the foot also is also with the stability, because we stand on our foot, right? So it also represents how the base of our life is. And if there is some issue, we cannot stand in balance, that also shows that there is some kind of instability, or we are not stable in our life. So that kind of understanding, my understanding is clear and I'm willing to change with the times, I'm safe. So you actually basically make a balance with your foot, meaning you actually want to create a balance in your life with whatever comes your way. You are able to stand up with your foot easily, and it's easy for you to stand i- in balance. Now, female problems, let us go down in the female problems. It is amenorrhea and dysmenorrhea, then fibroid tumors, leukorrhea, menstrual problems, and vaginitis. So I know for women, I'm not going to explain more, masters, but the part is that you all know what is what. Still, with the fibroid tumors, it is basically uh, certain kind of past that is very challenging for you, where you think that it's now hopeless, you cannot cure yourself, the past has now, it has it cannot give me hope. And the denial of the self also, that you don't want to even understand yourself, you are rejecting your own femininity, rejection of the feminine principle. So that is also the problem issue with all these things. Okay. And whenever we are given certain kind of, this is a ability of a woman where she can create, she has the power to create. Now what are you doing? You are saying that I reject my femininity, I don't want to create because it gives me, I don't like this. And why the women are given this kind of issues or challenge, and I'm not ready to go, like I'm not ready to move ahead in my life. I deny my own self as a female, or I deny myself as, I reject this femininity, I don't want it. First of all, many women do, right? Girls also. So rejection of the feminine principle also. I Affirmation is, I rejoice in my femaleness. I love being a woman. I love my body. So that is what you can affirm. Now the fever is, there is lot of anger basically within your body, in your mind, and your body is burning up, and that is why we get fevers most of the time, because there is anger that is stored, which we cannot let it out, we could not release, and that is why many a times we get fever. So there is this underlying cause. Whenever there is a fever, sometimes that fever creeps up, there is some kind of unresolved issues, which also is portraying that you have anger within yourself. And affirmation that you can do is, I am the cool calm expression of peace and love. Okay, I'm the cool calm expression of peace and love. Now the fever blisters, too much of anger stored. Now this anger that you could not let it out, it's now taking turn, it takes the form of a fever blister, right? And so cold sores also. So when you have cold sores on your this lips also, certain people, they have the virus simplex. It can actually happen anywhere, it can actually happen. uh, so recently I had someone who also told me about that they have herpes issue on their eyes. So the eyes were very swollen and it was very challenging, not only eyes but lips also. So, and then in the body also you might see. So that is also the certain kind of anger that you are having, and you cannot take it out. And that is actually creeping up in the form of herpes simplex virus. So, and even it's very infectious also, masters. So you have to be very careful. And if you tend to kiss a child also with your cold sore, definitely they will also get herpes virus. So please take care of that. Okay. So the new child who is born, they should not be, tend to kiss, by many people. It's like, no, nobody should kiss them, it's like very, very infectious. So you don't know who comes into your house and they want to just, kiss the baby. It's like, because baby is small, so it cannot do anything, and they kiss the hand also, or the skin, or even here some people do that. So it's very, very infectious. So be careful. Don't give your child in anybody's harm, I would say. The Not only at that time, but even, keep your guests and tell them that please don't kiss the baby, we are just trying to, so make them aware. Anyway, fibroid tumors and cysts, it is also related to female problems. So you are actually nursing a hurt from a partner, a blow to the feminine ego. Your feminine ego is basically very much harmed, or it's a blow to your feminine ego, and which is also related to your creativity, your loving nature, compassionate, kind nature. And again, the ego is hurt, and you actually hurt that ego, you actually nurse that hurt by a partner also. What you can affirm, I release the pattern in me that attracted this experience, I create only good in and I create only good in my life. I release the pattern in me that attracted this experience. I create only good in my life. So, masters, one thing that I want to mention with the fibroid tumors is that whenever there is the fibroid tumor or cyst is also just kind of a pus-filled cell which is very hard. It can be a water-filled cell also, but it turns into a cyst which cannot be broken. It is just like a pea-sized and pea-sized cyst, or then it starts increasing. Not only that, but tumor also, it can be fibrous tumor, and that fibrous tumor is because of something happened in your past which actually is now too much into your mind, and you cannot leave that. You feel that nothing good can come out of it, and it's like hopeless. It's totally worthless even thinking about that I can get out of this situation, or I can, come out of this problem. So then the fibroid tumors happen in one's body. It can happen to anybody. It's not only about female problems, but especially why they have written female problems, because maybe in the uterus, certain people have tumors, right? So that actually pose a challenge. So one of my friend had a tumor in her uterus, and she cannot become a mother because she had this fibroid tumor. And that fibroid tumor, she is a spiritual master, and I know, and she could not even become a mother because she could have, but she'd never tried. She resisted that because it was giving her a lot of issue during the period time. So she just did not even want to remove that. She would talk to the fibroid tumor, but I know. The point is, I have told her, and later on in the class, she removed it. But the point is, masters, these fibroid tumors happen because the fiber, as the term says, fibroid. So it's kind of, it's thick in the fiber form, where it's like a network like of the fiber has become a huge network of this tumor cells, basically. It's like thick. It takes a thick form which cannot be removed that easily, right? So the how to remove is through surgery, right? So and it is very, very important to remove it because otherwise it will grow into a big lump. And recently, one more example I'll give you. So there is a thank you so much, everyone, to hear me out. But another example that I would like to give you all here is, so recently, one of my friend, actually has a dog. Okay, so she actually told me that her dog went through a surgery recently, and it had the fibroid tumor basically. And so then I just remembered, because last time also I have read this list. So I remembered, and then I told her that was like, did something happen to that dog's past when before you purchased the dog? Have you seen something happening with the dog, or something? Then she said, yes, there was something that happened. The owner did not love the dog, and did not care for him, and he was not taken care of. So the hurt was there. And even, that dog thought that nothing good can come out of the situation. That dog never barks also. Just imagine, because see, most of the time, the dogs, if somebody has the dog, what happens? They will bark, right? So then I told my friend that, I think you need to affirm that for him and give him more love, and maybe he will definitely cure very quickly. So now today he is much better, but still, I'm just letting you know that this can happen to anybody, to any being, I would say. Yes, Dimple ji. Thank you so much, masters, to hear me out, and really wonderful. Great that you all were here to take this list.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hello, Madhuji. I just want to take a picture of where a little bit up where there's his feet. If you want to send it to me, if you want to.
Are you there
That's
in the
why I
English
said
group? Are you
scroll
there?
up so I can do.
Are you there in the English group?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are there. That is there where I posted. So you will find it.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
Can you
Today's
find?
page.
Yes, I just posted in the English group just before I started the list. So you go and see the English Light and Soul Meditation Group English. Can you find it? I posted it today, just now, before I
Mm,
started the class. Like I started the class and then I
Oh,
posted it. It is there.
yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, I
Two
saw. Yeah,
photos.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 4. I got it. Thank you so much. Because yeah, I just went to the Zoom. I did not check before. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Dimple ji.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Anshuman ji.
Madhuji, I have a question.
Sure, go
Like
ahead.
you very nicely explained from the book and your interpretation. Many times these issues, they may be because of some uh, past life unresolved karmas, or maybe some
Definitely.
ancestral impressions, or some things because of our genetic makeup. Now, certainly, yes, through these activities, we can heal and we can improve, certainly. But few things, like sometimes bad things happen to good people. There are congenital, or at the birth also there are some defects,
Mm-hmm.
which again are linked to the karmic patterns. In Taoism, they mention that even for the normal healing,
Mm-hmm.
there's a concept of inner smile meditation, wherein we express gratitude and we smile to the specific organ, trying to listen to what they want to communicate.
Yes, yes.
So, uh, just wanted to ask, I mean, whether it should be a daily practice of healing our body or going within, or should we focus if there's a problem at one point, then we do the respective healing or the affirmation as mentioned in the book, or we generally try to listen to the body, I mean, what it wants to communicate.
Definitely. So there are masters and there are who I know that they actually talk to their organs, and many masters who do that. And one of the masters is Prabhavati DM, Prabhavati Master. And she is one of a great, like she's also a great master who actually told me that, do you know, Madhu, that our our organs also travel to different realms. And I didn't knew, but one time I felt, so I asked her and I said, this happened to me, ma'am. And so she said, yeah, this happens because then she told me, I'm just saying so that everyone can hear this, so that everyone has this knowledge that yes, this happens. So she tells me that, her son was actually going for college or something, I think someplace else, and he started living there. So that day when he had to leave, so Prabhavati ma'am's, it's a very, emotional state, I would say. So uh, her uterus was talking to her. Just imagine her uterus. And she was crying. The uterus was crying. So she was, because she's a spiritual master, a great master. And so asks, why are you? And she scolds, the uterus scolds Prabhati ma'am that, you keep quiet. You don't know. You don't know. And so the uterus actually went somewhere and came back. See, it's a very, um, how to say, it's a very important thing for a woman. The uterus going somewhere, like you are here, but then the uterus is going somewhere. And then she asks, Prabhavati ma'am asks the uterus, where you were the whole night. That is the question. So then she says, it is not your son, you are not even worried, but I am worried because that boy that went, your child, you think that it is my child, it's not your child. The point is, every organ has their own way of expressing. Heart even feels the love, it has all that power. So it should be a everyday thing to heal ourselves. The point is, when we meditate, when we start learning these things, we come to know the spiritual way of healing ourselves when we understand the concepts. Until then we are all ignorant, but before that we were all ignorant. But as we start getting to know the spiritual side of everything, we start understanding that yes, we can heal ourselves without medicine. You can heal yourself. Otherwise, who everyone knows that yes, this is like you can take the medicine, you can heal yourself, but it is not like that. You have many side effects. Even I had like lot of medicines that I used to take, and it was uncurable, not curable. My headaches were like, I don't want to say but the headaches were not curable. But when I understand how to meditate and when I went through that, I started healing myself. So it should be an everyday thing. But how many people know about it? So it is very, very important that we should actually start awakening people and start teaching them the spiritual way to heal oneself. And that is why there is a wonderful, research foundation that is called Spiritual Tablets Research Foundation, and I'm a counselor for that. And definitely I have learned, and I passed the spiritual tablet level 1 counseling course. And not only that, but there are more level to that. But then we all need to understand that yes, there is this where spiritual health is the root, and sorry, spiritual wisdom is the root, and physical health is the fruit. So once you know how to heal yourself spiritually, you actually can get a good physical health, and that is the fruit. So one should actually understand, yes, there are people who have the past issues and challenges which is related to the past incarnation. But when I have read all these books, so one conclusion that I found is that every soul comes with a lesson, with a plan, and every soul has a plan. So why that soul chose to be in that state with that issue, like mentally uh, disabled, or I would say autism or ADHD or hyperlexia, something like that, all those things, why? Not only that, but even handicaps also. The point is, I would say we have been given so much, but we still are, certain times we are mentally handicapped, we all are. We think that we are not able to do certain things, that we can actually do it because of our mind, because we don't think that we are unlimited. We are unlimited, but we don't think like that. We think we are limited. That is our mental handicap basically. So I don't think that we all are normal people. We all are abnormally normal and normally abnormal. Everything is like, everyone has come with a soul plan. Everyone is there to experience that particular life plan, because you want to learn. So in this lifetime I'm a teacher, but in my past lifetime I might be a warrior also, or I might be a smuggler or something. So there are so many things that every soul has taken under consideration. We have lived all those lifetimes. Just imagine, if this is my lifetime, if this is my last lifetime, suppose for example, just imagine, I must have finished the 400 lifetimes already. And in all those lifetimes, I might have been a murderer, I might have been a smuggler, or I might have been a doctor, engineer, or handicapped, or so and so, male, female, and so whatnot. The point is, in this lifetime, I have chosen to experience this. Who is choosing this? My soul has chosen in every lifetime. Randomly they picked, okay, I have to learn this in this lifetime. Now I have come here in this lifetime picking some certain karmas to clear them up, and then learn this from these experiences through the karmics. So that is very important. I hope I was able to clear everything that you put in front, the questions.
Madhuji, just one concept I wanted to share, which I found very profound, which is relevant to this topic of you can heal your life. It is a concept of plaque. Like when we don't brush properly, okay, there is some deposits, and then it affects our teeth. Similarly, when in our arteries, if there is a deposition, or if the flow is not natural, it leads to a heart attack, or a problem in terms of
Heart ailment,
the flow of blood.
just a
Yeah,
failure.
yeah. Similarly, in our mental body, in our feeling body, in
Yes,
our astral bodies, because of some faulty habits, routines, lifestyle,
yes,
or wrong thinking pattern, or environmental influence, it kind tends to block. So
yes,
sometimes we cannot go beyond this, or we cannot implement a new thing, or we think but we are not able to execute. So many things, there are plaques in our different bodies which needs to be purified and removed through
yes.
these practices what you're guiding. So
Yeah, it
yeah.
is every day. So that is why time and again I have been, if you happen to follow our
Mhm.
channel,
Mhm.
I would say not only channel, but even the Zoom sessions through Light and Soul Meditation Group. So what I always tend to do is, it's not a one day thing that one day, this process happened and we are done with it. No, the negativity is crept in our mind. Time and again, it will come. We might think because of the shadow aspect with the moon energies and everything. It is there. We are built like that because we do have light and dark, and both of them has to be balanced. But time and again, like how every day you clean your teeth, you clean your body,
Mhm.
same way, every day this cleansing ritual happens. Why do we do Kriya Yoga? Why do we do Kriya Yoga? The
Mhm.
point is this cleansing, or why do we do yoga? Why do we do exercise? Why do we need walk? Why do we need to have fresh air? Why can't we just sit in a vacuum? No, but every day this is a regular practice that one should take care. Eh, Also healing oneself, so if you happen to be with us all the time, and you will know
Mm.
that I tend to, so this, I don't know how this came to me. I won't say I don't know how this came, but I know that this came from the masters because they were teaching me. So as I started giving meditation classes, it just came to me that masters are channeling through me, and they're saying that breathe in and get the positive energy inside, and when you breathe out, take the negativity outside, release some, like release anything, any unforgiving attitude towards someone, any hurt or anything that you felt. So slowly I started feeling that I am healing my body, and I knew how, because with every breath that I take in, I have this affirmation getting inside my thought process, my body. Each and every cell of my body is actually being affected by that positive affirmation with every life force energy that I take in. And when you breathe out, what do? You actually release that negative energy out. But as they say, anything that you take out from your house, which is a trash, try to put it in a trash can. So, very similar to that, as you release that negative energy, negative thought process, or anything, you always say that I want to transmute this into golden energy, so that no trash affects anybody in the astral realm also, or the spiritual realm. The point is you are
And
healing your body. So that blackish
yeah.
energy, when you say that every full moon time, when we are doing this ritual of cleansing oneself, this part of cleansing should take place, or should be done by everyone, because as you release, you let go of one part of your past life, basically, that you don't want that, and now you want to align with the new energy. So that should be the thing. Okay, so thank you so much, Anshumanji. Thank you. Because certain questions, they are actually giving a lot many answers, and also clear clarity. It brings a lot of clarity to everyone. Through a particular person's question, it can actually bring a lot of clarity to so many people. And that is why I ask, if you have any question, please do ask. So thank you so much. Let's go into meditation, masters. I know we have only 15 minutes today. Not only 15, we are already out of time, but we can do at least 30 minutes of meditation. So if you're all with me, let's go and meditate, masters. I'll play Patri sir's music and we'll go and meditate. So take your position, everyone. Drink some water as you sit, and be comfortable. Either you can sit cross-legged. If you're sitting down, sit on a mat. But if you are sitting on a sofa or chair, you can definitely keep your leg down, cross your ankles, and then sit cross-legged. Clasp your hands and fingers, keep them on your lap. Close your eyes and be with your breath. So as we were talking, anything that you inhale at this time with your nostril, imagine positive golden energy entering your body, which is getting into each and every cell and healing your body, filling your body with golden energy, healing your energy, bringing life force energy to each and every cell, and going into the depth of each and every cell, into the central part of the nucleus, inside the nucleus having your chromosomes, and in that you have the telomeres, and the end part of the telomeres, the cap that has the gene, the DNA structure, the genetic code. So within that region, you actually are bringing in the life force energy, which is coming inside into the depths of each and every cell, and into each and every corner, nook and corner of your body. As you bring this inhalation, every inhalation is filled with golden energy, which is totally healed energy, clear energy, divine energy. When this divine energy enters your body, it also heals any challenge, issue, health issue. And as you breathe out, masters, imagine that you are releasing any negative, dark, dense, heavy energy out through your breath and then letting it transmute. So you affirm that whatever I release from my breath, out through my breath, out through my body, is also turned into golden energy. My energies are not affecting this planet, my surroundings, my environment, my family, my vehicle. My energy is clean because I transmute this energy that I release it out through my breath. I release it into the environment, but I transmute and then I release. So I release the transmuted golden energy. So as I breathe in and breathe out, I become one with everything slowly and steadily. So as we breathe in, masters, bring your attention into each and every breath and let it enter your body through your crown, through your nostril. It enters your throat, your voice goes down into your heart and lungs, into your arms, into your back, upper back, middle back, lower back, and into your spine. It enters your rib cage, it enters your heart, lungs, diaphragm. Then it goes down into your abdomen and the three parts of your abdomen, upper, middle, and lower. With each and every breath, it also enters your lower waist, your hip region, thigh region, that it enters your knees, calf muscles, going down. Slowly, steadily, you can bring your focus onto each and every body part. It enters your ankles, heels, the soles of your feet and toes. So let each and every breath be your guide. And also, don't forget that your face is the identity that you carry in this lifetime. So as we breathe in, this face that we carry our identity in this lifetime. So as you inhale and exhale, masters, let your face recharge and rejuvenate with divine energies, the golden energies that come in. Let each and every breath be your guide. So take slow, deep, steady breaths as you inhale and let the magic happen, or let the magic begin with each and every breath. This breath that comes in, it's highly rejuvenating, recharging, and refreshing, bringing peace, calm into your mind, into your body. And as you breathe out, you become more relaxed, you become lighter and not heavier. You are light as a feather. You feel so light, so peaceful and calm. You feel the blissful energies of each and every breath. We all are beautiful souls, masters, beautiful, powerful, kind, compassionate souls. But as we have lived in many lives, we have taken many incarnations. Somewhere we have left our kindness, our compassionate, loving nature, and we now don't appreciate what people are doing around us. We see love in front of us, kindness in front of us. We see people helping us in our life with our work. But are we ready to appreciate? Are we actually putting efforts to appreciate? Are we being grateful? And that also reflects on your face. The sweetness of your face has gone because you have become hard. Because of the worldly pressures of every incarnation that you took. So let us clear our facial expressions. Let us release any stony expressions that we give to someone or to anyone or to even our own self. Let us bring the peace and calm onto our face because this peace and calm has to be within our own self. We cannot search it outside. But is there that peace and calm in our heart or mind? When the mind is at peace and the heart is at love, the body automatically feels everything. The face tells everything. Your eyes tell everything. But let us now breathe in and receive this blissful, loving, kind energy from the cosmos and Mother Nature in the form of life force energy. Let it enter your cells from head to toe. And as you breathe out any kind of heaviness, any kind of hardness, unforgiving attitude, past situations that made you hard or unforgiving, or the habits, addictions, to release, let go and relax as you breathe out and make yourself lighter and more lighter. my dear masters, let us take this time very seriously as you bring your attention to your breath. Keep focusing on each and every breath and slowly, steadily let go of your body's identity. Only remember at this time now that your body is totally stable, steady, relaxed. Now let us concentrate only on our breath, letting go of any thoughts at this time. And now let us try to become thoughtless by just concentrating only on the breath. Bring your attention onto your third eye or the higher mind and become one with your breath. And now don't separate the incoming and outgoing breath. Only remember that you are breathing and you are becoming one with everything. And slowly go into the absolute zero state. Just try to do that. No thinking whatsoever. When you concentrate on your breath, that is the way to go. as you are going deeper and more deeper into the depths of meditation, your mind and heart are entering a peaceful state from the warring heart and mind, going in different directions. Now everything has come to oneness. Through meditation, one can achieve unity, the unity of mind and heart, the body, mind, and soul. Everything becomes one. And when everything becomes one, there is only one thing to focus: the thoughtless state can actually put us in a more balanced state. We now know what we want, what we need to achieve, or what we don't want. As we relax ourselves, our mind, our heart also relaxes. Whatever we do, wherever we are, or even in a traffic, if we are present, if the heart and mind are at peace, the traffic or the rush won't affect you. But when you are not at peace with your mind and heart, and there's something bothering you, even a little bit of irritation can affect you big time. It can heighten your pressure or give you health challenges. And that is why the mind and heart, when it works together, you are more focused. So when you meditate, let go of any thoughts. Only remember to just inhale, exhale, and become one with everything. No separation of any kind. You are everything, and everything is you. You are one. My dear masters, now let us very slowly try to come back into our body consciousness, where the mind is without fear and the heart is full of love as it returns into the physicalness of this life. Slowly, we all experience our senses. We feel our heart fluttering. We feel our toes, our hands. Every in-breath and out-breath, our mind awakens. As we breathe in and breathe out, we all come back into this world's reality, physicality, and we remember who we are. But at this time, from where we started, going deep into meditation, and as we come out from meditation, we all are changed people, beings at this time. Maybe more lighter, more freer, more confident, more loving, understanding, where the heart and mind is at peace. And there are few things that maybe the message came to you, which was very clear. So at this time, masters, let us take our time. Slowly straighten up your spine, your neck, your head. Take a deep in breath, slow out breath. And whenever you come out and feel your senses, try to unclasp your hands. Keep them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now very slowly, whenever you are ready, masters, you can come out and open your eyes beneath your palms. Whenever you are ready, you can give a big hug to yourself. Give a pat on your back, masters, and thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you, masters. So, welcome back, everyone. So, as you all know, today is Friday at in US, and for India people, it is already they have entered into Saturday now. It's the morning time there, but here in US, we are into the night, the Friday night. So, happy weekend, everyone, and also um, enjoy your rest of the evening. Take good rest, take good care of yourself. And also for people in India, have a happy weekend. Enjoy your day. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, as you all know, English classes, we don't keep the English classes on Saturday and Sunday for US time. For India time, it is Sunday and Monday. Then we meet on Tuesday, right? So we'll meet on Monday for US, for Tuesday on India. For India, it is Tuesday morning. We'll meet. So till then, masters, stay focused on your meditation. Keep focusing on your life, your energies, and try to take care of yourself. As much care as you can, love yourself, take proper good care, proper hygiene, proper diet, and be with yourself, be with your breath. That is what one should do so that we can actually, every time as you go inwards, during meditation, we are also healing ourselves. So thank you so much, everyone, to listen me, to hear me out. And thank you for coming here and sharing your precious time, space, and energy. So let us end the session. If anybody wishes to share anything at this time, if your experience, you felt something, you experienced something, or some vision came to you, if you want to share, please use this 1 minute time. You can raise your hand. And if after 1 minute there's no one, then definitely I'm gonna end the session. So let me know if you have any experiences you want to share. Go ahead. And thank you to all the masters for all your messages, everyone. Thank you, Huma ji, Pushpa ji, Sonal ji, and Asha ji. Thank you so much. So thank you, everyone. And so then let's end the session. We'll meet on for US people Tuesday evening, sorry, Monday evening, and for India people Tuesday morning. So masters, thank you so much. May we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we all meditate regularly with our individual self as well as with the group's energy. Thank you to each and everyone. Let us awaken each and everyone. Masters, teach meditation to everyone and do our much needed inner work every day. Let us be divine in all our work, in all our thinking, the way we live. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, masters. Take care. Stay blessed and stay happy.